What's going on, internet friends? Welcome to another episode of Let's Chat, my kind of weekly forum where we discuss the issues, things that might be on my mind, your mind, or anyone else's mind, because the truth is I don't have all the answers and neither do you, but together I'm sure we can come up with a couple of solutions. So this week I thought an interesting topic for me, having reflected over the year and the progression of my videos from when I first started to now, I thought why not chat about the endless pursuit of perfection, this thing that society seems to keep telling us that we need to be. Every time we post something to social media, every time we try and do something, anytime we have an idea, it has to be absolutely perfect, otherwise it's a waste. This, for me personally, has kind of ruined a lot of things. It ruins the passion you have for the things you love. It ruins the enjoyment of creating something. The fact that when I first started this YouTube channel, I could post a video that I really enjoyed because it was funny and because I said some things and because my friends did some things. But these days, I would often cut out because I feel like it's not perfect or it doesn't 100% fit in with the video or with my channel. And that's kind of a very sad reality about the world we're living in currently. And we can see it in everything that happens. I mean, Instagram, for example, for everyone, it used to be a fun place where you could instantly share an image or instantly share what you were doing or something of that nature. But these days it feels like you can only post on Instagram if you've had a professional photographer take the photo, edit it, make sure that you're in the right position, make sure your facial, there's nothing spontaneous about social media. There's nothing spontaneous about the fact that in the moment you can quickly share it and upload it. But these days you can't really do that because unless that moment is perfect, it's not worthy of your Snapchat story. And it feels like all of these things that were created for our enjoyment, all these things that creators used to do because they loved it, have now become like stresses. These things have become difficult things to maintain. For those of you who don't know, Buffer Festival at the time of this video has just happened or is ongoing. And the screenings that used to happen at Buffer Festival, for those of you who don't know, it's just a massive YouTube convention where YouTubers all over, far and wide, come together with other YouTubers and just meet fans and show videos and have fun. Well, in the past 3 years, I've watched the progression of videos having been filmed with just normal pocket cameras like the one I'm filming this very Let's Chat on, to full-on DSLRs and huge rigs and hectic cinematographic, very fancy videos, very fancy put together videos with color grading and expert precision, and it just, for me personally, it loses the essence of what these videos are about. I mean, these days, I don't know, I feel like everyone's just doing the exact same thing because it was in the imperfection that everyone was unique. And if we're all chasing this concept of perfection, then what makes us different? What sets me apart from the next guy? It's the little quirks. It's the fact that in a video maybe someone messed up and they just screwed up. Everyone's so scared of screwing up because they're so scared of being judged. And that's because society judges us so much that it's impossible to just live our lives these days. We can't do anything without people taking a look back or adding in a comment or sliding in their own opinion or someone just being sensitive towards something. I feel like in 2016, people are just hypersensitive. And I'm not saying that that's always a bad thing because it keeps people on their toes. People can't just have free reign to say whatever they want or upload dirt to the internet, even though I've done that once or twice. But, things like that. It's just, for me, and feel free to disagree, but my favorite content, and this goes from movies to videos to songs to anything that I enjoy, creative-wise, I enjoy because I can hear the artist coming through. I feel like these days when artists get in a studio to record a song, they're not performing in the studio anymore. They're not singing because they love it. They're singing so that the sound is perfect and that they can sell as many records as they can. I know for me, that's what I started doing with these videos. I started chasing perfection, and whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it's led me to where I am today, I feel like it's made me lose a bit of the passion. And I'm sure you've seen over the past months or whatever, I'm always complaining about being tired. And I'm always tired because I feel like every time I have to do anything, it has to be perfect. And perfection is exhausting because it's endless. Nothing will ever be perfect. And the moment we realize that is the moment we can move forward and accept ourselves for our flaws and our just everything and make it work for us. I think a lot of the exhaustion I felt is because every time I sit down or every time I pick up a camera to film something, I feel like it's not perfect. Like I didn't perfectly capture a moment, I didn't perfectly do this or that or this or that. And that's not what this channel was about. That's not why I did these things. I feel like my editing and my filming ability is getting better. And right now I feel like it's pretty good. But obviously it's not perfect. It's anything but perfect. If anything, its imperfection is what makes it mine. And what makes it mine makes me happy, because that's what I really did this for, is to make me happy, to make my friends happy. And if the people that are watching this enjoy it, then that's a bonus. I don't know. Like I said, I really don't have the answers, but for me, this road to perfection is never ending. And the sooner we figure out the fact that there is no final destination, is the sooner we can figure out the fact that we need to stop chasing it. We need to enjoy the journey. I think we just need to look around us and take a step back. And this goes for me especially right now, because I won't lie, I feel like I haven't accomplished much. I sit down and sometimes I think to myself, I've done so little this year so what's the point? Then I look back on my life and I'm like, but I'm so blessed. How can I dare feel like that when I have X many accomplishments or I've done so many great things? But that's the problem. You don't enjoy these things because you're so busy focusing on how can I make the next one better and more perfect and and one up myself, and why did I lose a subscriber? Maybe I'm just stop. I need to just stop. You need to just stop. Upload the photo if you like it. If you want to share a snap, do it. If you want to post something on Facebook, have it. Just don't be offensive and rude and all of that kind of stuff. But if you're doing something because you enjoy it and it doesn't hurt or influence anyone else in a negative way, and you're just trying to be happy and you make other people happy, then have it. So many people are stopping themselves from being happy, which stops other people from being happy, because what they want to do isn't perfect. I have so many ideas which I've shut down in my head because in the grand scheme of things, they're not perfect and they won't have as big effect as I would like to think they would. But sometimes that just doesn't matter. Sometimes you just need to do things because you love them and because they make you happy, not because you're going to make them perfect. Yeah. I think for me, that's something I need to take away. And I really hope you guys can relate to that, because it's something that's plaguing the world right now. Society is constantly telling us, don't share that, go to the gym because you're this or that or that. Be happy with yourself and understand that you're not perfect. You'll never look perfect, and there are no perfect people. People on the internet and celebrities seem perfect because, much like me and everyone else that does anything close to this, they edit out any hint of error in their lives. And that's just the nature of the way the game works. Is it going to stop? Never. People are capitalizing on it. There are more filters than there have ever been. There are more ways to beautify yourself, and there will be in the future. It's not going to stop, but you need to know for yourself that that's not who I am. And if I want to share this picture, I'm going to share this picture because it makes me happy. Until next time, thank you. This has been an episode of Let's Chat. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it with someone who you think needs to hear these words of semi-wisdom, and just have a great day, because you're great and you may be imperfect, but you're all the person you need to be, even though that makes no sense. Cheers, guys.